Unwrapping the Lovecraftian universe can be a pretty tough nut to crack. With so many books and stories, you might not know what to start with or which book to read first. We're about to clear it out with one simple essay. Hi everyone, my name is Gleb, and you are on the Librarian's Desk channel, watching our new series, Why You Should Read This, where this stands for a book with either read, currently reading, or will read. And today, we're talking about the Shadow Over Innsmouth. I think it is safe to call Shadow Over Innsmouth the most interesting entry in the Lovecraftian universe because of how well it blends reality and cosmic horror. The Cthulhu Mythos is absolutely legendary at this point, and if someone didn't read the books or haven't heard anyone talking about it, they've definitely encountered it as Easter eggs in various media. Lovecraft is responsible for creating the most blood-chilling, alien-like horror. However, the Shadow Over Innsmouth takes a slightly different approach, abandoning the so much pure cosmic horror of it, and instead introduces a relatively grounded experience of let's dig out a skeleton that then shows itself to be this sleeping old evil, and then pretty much introduces that old evil in the final chapter. Lovecraft uses the gods and the cultists as his allegory on the decaying society around him, showing their true colors, quote-unquote, which can be understood as a reflection of the era he had lived in. But Shadow Over Innsmouth is perhaps the greatest entry point into this imaginary, scary world because of how grounded it is. Instead of blasting you with sea creatures and gripping horror-esque episodes, it's a rather slower-paced tension that entices you when you read it. Spooky townsfolk, a crazy drunk who is spilling all the tea, splashes on the water in the distance. All of that perfectly serves as a building point to the famous chase sequence in the hotel, which quite frankly can be a part of any great spy thriller. And then, when you're already manipulated enough into the feeling of utter defenselessness, he then throws in the scary cosmic horror elements, making it quite genuinely a dark picture in front of you. I think this chase sequence on its own is incredible, and it made the cut into the Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth video game that was released in 2005, arguably the most memorable bit of gaming in the horror genre. If you're looking for a way to slide into the horror Lovecraft universe, then I think Shadow Over Innsmouth is the perfect entry point. With that book, you can conclude for yourself whether it is something that you want to dive deep into, or rather just know the general premise of. That being said, if you want to listen to Shadow Over Innsmouth in my narration, click on the link in the description, the link on the video itself, or in the pinned comments. Until then, happy listening, and I'll see you on the channel.